Yasuke is a Netflix anime series that dropped its first season last week. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not someone who watches a lot of animes. Some of the animes that I have seen, I definitely like, but by no means am I a hardcore anime fan. But when I saw the trailer for Yasuke and saw that Lakeith Stanfield was going to voice the main actor, I was excited, and I thought the trailer was really dope. Now, if you guys notice, I usually start my reviews with telling you guys what the plot is, but there's a specific reason why I didn't do that for this review. Before I tell you guys why, I just want to say this. This show has a 95% certified fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but the audience score is like a 50%. I think it might be under than 50, actually. But in any case, this show is divisive. Now, for those of you who don't know, Yasuke was a real person. Yasuke was an African. He fought alongside this lord in Japan, the 16th century, and he was known as the Black Samurai. He's a historical figure. From my understanding, Japan has done some movies and shows about him, but in America, there's been nothing. The show Afro Samurai, I think that show is loosely based off of Yasuke, but we have not seen a movie or a show with the title Yasuke telling his story until now. And the plot of this show is Yasuke, he's a servant. He's a servant for this people in the village. He has the history of him being a samurai, but he's a servant, and basically there's his mother. She asks him to take her daughter to see a doctor. The daughter, she's developing powers, and she has no idea what's going on. Clearly, the mother knows, but she's not telling Yasuke anything. And people are trying to find this girl because clearly there's something sinister going on. Yasuke, this show of Yasuke is not a biography about his life. This show just has Yasuke in it, and this show has robots and has witches and magic. So go into the show knowing that. I think a lot of people are not liking this show because it's not what they're expecting. So let's talk about what I thought. I like this show. I thought it was fun. It's a very quick and easy binge. This season was 6 episodes, 30 minutes each. So I binged it in 2 days. And I liked it. Let me just start off by saying that Lakeith Stanfield, I have such immense respect for that guy. In my review of Judas and the Black Messiah, I heavily praised him as an actor in general and his performance, which he got an Oscar nomination for, as you guys know. But he just continues to prove how great of an actor he is. He does a wonderful job voice acting this character, and his voice acting, he brings a lot of life to the character too. I thought he was definitely one of the major standouts of the show. The animation is also really cool. This is rated TV MA, and yeah, they don't hold back on the violence. It is pretty gory. Not as brutal as Invincible, in my opinion, but there are still some scenes here that that is pretty heavy on the blood and gore. So if you're into that, I think you'll have a treat when you watch this season. And my favorite thing about the show, the music. The music is incredible. Flying Lotus and Thundercat worked on the music for this show, and wow, the music here is absolutely incredible. The music has its own personality. It's very smooth and it's exciting. And honestly, as the music was going on, I just found myself so invested, and I wanted to go on Spotify and just listen to all the songs that were on the soundtrack of this show because of how great it is. Now, like I said, I understand why it's divisive, why some people are completely trashing it. I don't think the show is trash at all. Do I think it's great? No, I think the show could have been better. I have no problem with having a historical character being in a fictional tale, but if I'm being honest, this show just felt rushed. It's kind of the same problem I had with The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where I felt that 6 episodes just wasn't enough. I feel the same way with Yasuke, even more so, actually. It does feel a lot more rushed. There is barely any character development, which is the most disappointing thing. And in terms of Yasuke's backstory, we get a few flashback sequences, but like I said, this show is really just about Yasuke trying to escort this girl to this location, and there are bad people out there who want to take this girl, and Yasuke is just serving as her protector. So, yeah, there's not really much character development. The characters are fine and they're cool. to watch. I mean, some characters do offer some great scenes, and there's likability to their personalities, but you don't really know much about them. It's very entertaining, though. Like I said, it's a very quick and easy binge. I wasn't bored per se, but I just kept wondering why they didn't take the time to develop characters, especially Yasuke. Especially given the fact that this is the first time the Netflix anime series is introducing us to this character. Because the way I saw this show, it felt like this was a future season as opposed to season one. Season one should have been introducing Yasuke as a character, and if they want to take the liberty to make a show about robots and samurais and witches, then of course they can do that. But when you have a show that's as rushed as it is, and like there's one, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's one certain aspect about the show that just felt so rushed, and I was surprised. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm on board because I have to be, but yeah, it would have been nice for them to take their time with that. And there are certain elements of the show that are like that for me. But as I said before, it is a fun show. I had a good time watching it. The animation is great. The fight sequences are awesome. The voice acting is also top notch in my opinion, and it's enjoyable. It's a good show. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a season 2, even though the title of this review is Yasuke Season 1, because the creator said he wants to make a season 2, but it's not up to him, it's up to Netflix. So we'll see what happens. It's very likely this will remain a miniseries as well. Even though I like the show, I wouldn't say I love it. I would be looking forward to a season 2 because season 2 has the opportunity to expand this world and expand Yasuke as a character. If they do a season 2, I really hope they focus on Yasuke, and whatever story he's going to be in, they are going to properly develop it. Some shows require longer episodes, right? Because you have the Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think that should have been longer. Or you have The Walking Dead, where it's too long. It would benefit from shorter. It would benefit from having not as many episodes, so then the story and the characters can breathe and not feel draggy. But in this case, it would be for it to not feel rushed. So I'm going to give Yasuke a 7 out of 10. I liked it. I had fun. Again, I understand why it's divisive, but I would recommend watching it on Netflix. Just go in knowing that it's not a historical, it's not really historically accurate. It's not really about Yasuke's story. This is just Yasuke in a fictional tale. And if you go in knowing that, you'll probably have a good time like I did. And the music is incredible. So Yasuke Season 1, a 7 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching my review. I hope you guys will take it into consideration if you guys decide to check out Yasuke Season 1 or not. My next review will be for the movie Wrath of Man. I'm seeing that movie tonight in IMAX, and I'll try to have a review for you guys in a couple of days. So the summer movie season has officially started. So yeah, can't wait to talk about that movie, and I look forward to that soon. Thank you guys again. Make sure to like the review, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share the video if you want. I'm Diego Coya, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.